We can fight each other or we can end injustice. That is a quote by Dr. Melanie Joy. She is an author, she's an animal rights activist, and I have been thinking about that quote lately because I am thinking of taking my channels and my platforms in a different direction. I'm still relatively new to content creation, but um, that just means that the work that I'm producing is going to be ever evolving and going through a lot of different changes as I figure out like how I want to show up on camera and online and the kinds of messages I want to be sharing, how I want to share them. I think delivery is extremely important. And lately, the last um, few months, I've been dabbling in video essays, which have been popping off. People have been loving it. Some people have very strong opinions against it, which is fine. I love discourse, as long as, it's civil. And I've just been thinking about this quote because there are certain videos of mine, that have gotten comments that I think are reflective of my delivery and my energy. Obviously, everyone who is writing comments and things like that have their own lived experiences, their own perspectives. It's not like, oh, I'm causing certain people to write like aggressive comments and things like that. But it's like, I think about certain videos of mine that I feel like I might be coming across as like not aggressive, but like a little angry. And like my bio is literally called Safe Space for Vegans and Vegan Curious Folks or something like that. And like I really do want to embody that, especially the last part, because I believe in inviting people in to the animal rights movement and not shaming people or bullying them or pushing them away or talking down on them. Also, I'm sorry if my earring is bumping into the mic and causing sounds. I'm not sure what it sounds like. Um, if anything. But anyway, yeah, I have just been thinking about like my tone, and I think a lot of the videos that I make are not just for other people and for me to share things with other people, but it is like a healing process for me because I was a very angry, very misunderstood 16-year-old when I went vegan. I did not have support from people in my life, and I don't fault them for that, because it was just a different time. Like, people did not understand what veganism was. I did not know how to communicate with people or to regulate my emotions or any of that. So it's like, and I went from being a very angry 16-year-old to staying silent for about a decade. And then now I'm finally starting to open up online, in person, sharing veganism, sharing the stories of the animals. And it's like I there's still that part of me, that 16-year-old that is in my videos. I can see her coming out and like it is healing for me to make these because I am like, I am speaking up for the teenage me that was never heard. And like she spoke up all the time, and it landed on deaf ears. So me being able to share these videos with people online and have them share it with their circle of people, and me being able to talk to people about veganism in real life as well, has just been so healing. But like I noticed that I think I can be more inclusive and like I'm always trying to grow and be better and just not only be a better animal advocate and activist, but be a better person in like all areas of my life. So that is something that I've been thinking about because yeah, I hate seeing people fight in the comments. I that is fighting is different from having a civil conversation coming from 2 different perspectives and, like, listening to each other. That's different than just, like, arguing, name calling. Um, it's all about the intention, you know, and yeah, I really, really hate seeing people fight in the comments. It hurts a lot when it's vegans fighting each other, and, like, I've been in that position too of being a keyboard warrior and, like, fighting anyone and everyone I disagree with and blah, 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 but it's like, I have anyway, that's a whole other video, but, like, I've learned to work with that and channel my opinions and emotions in a healthier way, and yeah, I don't like seeing vegans fighting with each other. I believe we can have different viewpoints on things without attacking one another. And I hate seeing vegans and non-vegans just like pitted against each other, you know? And like that's not the kind of environment that I want to create or endorse. Um so yeah, I don't know what this means exactly going forward. But it's just something I'm thinking about, and it's like controversial content, emotionally charged content gets a lot of views, a lot of engagement. It's like people are here for it. They're here for the reactionary, like passion and fire and all of that. And it's like in a world where we are already so fucking charged from polarized opinions and worldviews, and there's just so much emotionally heavy shit that's like already happening. Like, I don't want to add fuel to that fire, and I want to be able to carve out my own safe space and include and invite people into that. And like virality is not the goal for me. It is a mechanism to achieve the goal of sharing veganism with people and ultimately making a better, more peaceful world for animals. But like that is not the end goal for me. And I think as a content creator, sometimes it's difficult to keep that in mind. And like, I'm just a little one tracked, and that's fine. Like, I'm still learning all of this. Again, I am still relatively new to content creation. I'm just starting to get like more comfortable with talking to the camera and stuff. Um, like I don't even know if I have made eye contact more than like 5 times in this video, but yeah, it's like I'm relatively new to it. I'm still figuring stuff out, and if you've watched this far into the video, I really appreciate you for being here and um, for hearing me out. So yeah, thanks for being here.